culture wins. You are either going to practice how we practice, live how we live, be genuinely a good person, or do things right, or you are not.
Shout out to TLP Sports Club, baby. Shout out BWB. BWB, bandwagon buffs. BWB, baby. Shout out to bandwagon buffs. Shout out to TLP Sports, man. Let's go.
TLP Sports, man.
Buff Nation, what up? BWB, my bandwagon buffs. What it is, what it does, and what it's gonna be. It's your man's Harry Billion. Welcome to the Liberian Perspective. Please do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. Make sure to give me the thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you can get the videos as soon as I upload it to YouTube. Look at the bottom of your screen. Cop your BWB merch so that you can rep the most educated, the well-informed, and least delusional fan base there is in all, and I mean all, of college football. Don't buy the hype. Buy BWB. Bandwagon buffs. All right, family, I gotta go ahead and get into this video real quick, so that's all the business I got. You know what time it is. Let's work. We certainly have some quieter days, but there is definitely never a dull day with college football, and especially with the CU Buffs. I just finished editing and uploaded the Tyler Brown waiver denial video, and just when I do that, I get another story on the wire about us getting another defensive lineman. So why waste your time? Let's go to the Buffaloes Wired at usatoday.com and let's get this story. Let's go. Former Longhorn volunteer and Sun Devil JuJu Mitchell seemingly joins CU Buffs. Interesting word, seemingly, okay? Seemingly. And this one is about my guy, Tony Casolo. Hey, Tony, what up, man? What it do and what it does. You know what it is, Tony. Less than a week away from kickoff. So Tyler's not going to be playing. We lost Chance Main. We put our team together within weeks from kickoff. They're supposed to gel. But like Coach Prime would say, you don't need no time. Dogs are always going to find the bone. I don't know if he said that, but something to the fact. You understand what I'm saying, right, guys? All right, so here we go. Stop wasting time, Harry B. As shown by well-off media, the Colorado Buffaloes have a new face in the linebacker room. During practice on Friday, that'll be today, right? Depending on when this video goes out. During practice on Friday, JuJu Mitchell was in uniform rocking a temporary, as he put it, number 90. CU will be Mitchell's fourth stop in his college career. After starting things off at Butler Community College, he played at Texas for 2 seasons and led the Longhorns in tackles in 2020. Mitchell then spent 2 seasons at Tennessee where he would earn starts for the Volunteers. Mitchell had his 2021 season derailed by injury, but came back to help a 2022 Tennessee squad that flirted with the college football playoff. The 6'1", 235-pound senior was set to play at Arizona State this season, but was dismissed from the Sun Devils earlier this month. Why was he dismissed? Come on, don't let me go digging. CU now has the services of a linebacker who has played in 33 career games with 21 starts. And then Brian Howell exited. Or he tweeted, former Texas, Tennessee, and Arizona State linebacker JuJu Mitchell has apparently joined the Colorado Buffaloes. Let's see what he got to say. Click on the video, Harry B.
Hey, what's your name?
JuJu, man.
JuJu?
Yeah, JuJu.
What's your last name?
Mitchell. Hey, don't get used to this number, though.
Okay.
It's just for now. We accommodating.
It's an early number.
It's all love.
Okay, guys, so now we have JuJu Mitchell on our squad. But do you guys remember that question that I had when it came to Chance Main leaving the CU Buffs and going over to that Texas team, okay? Texas State. Remember that? And remember people came for me and they were saying, hey, guess what? He's a grad student. They can leave whenever they want. I reached out to my source and they confirmed, yes, grad students are different. They can leave whenever they want. As the sports reporter, Tony Casolo, just said, JuJu Mitchell is a senior. All right, so what's happening? The 6'1", 235-pound senior, I repeat, senior. Okay, guys, riddle me this, Batman and Robins, CU Buffers and Buffaloes. Somebody who knows. I don't want there to be any confusion because I don't know. That's why I'm asking, okay? If I read the rules and it says that it applies to undergraduates, a senior is known as an undergraduate. That means they haven't graduated yet. So if the rules apply to the undergraduates and JuJu Mitchell is an undergraduate, he's a senior, how in the world can he transfer so late within the game? How can he then jump into to that transfer portal so late in the game? Is there another rule for seniors? The fact that he got let go by the Sun Devils earlier this month, does that have anything to do with it? Can you guys provide some answers for us people who don't know the rules? The goalpost is moving for me and I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So now what's happening? Because the transfer portal was closed. Y'all remember that? The transfer portal was closed. Listen, man, I'm excited for this guy being here. Let me tell you something, okay? Everybody don't click on these videos that I make, but I know a lot of you guys do. You guys remember the video that I made when I went over the SEC schedule. Tennessee was one of those teams that I was raving about. Tennessee is a great team. If you look at their record, if you look at the amount of scores that they put on teams, they were awesome. Tennessee was one of those teams that I was like, OMG, Tennessee is a dope team. If this guy was on the Tennessee team and he was a major contributor on that Tennessee team, who, as Tony puts it, they flirted with the college football playoffs in 2022, which was last year. So that means we're getting a beast, right? You guys would say, right? Because I don't know this guy. He just got here. JuJu Mitchell is 2 minutes old with the Buffs. Even Bucky is asking him, yo, what's your name? Who are you? Where you come from? Well, who's you? He said, bro, I'm JuJu Mitchell. Don't forget the name. Oh, and by the way, this 90 jersey, nah, don't even remember that. Forget about that 90 jersey. We trying to improvise. You understand what I'm saying? We're improvising. Yo, we got another dog in the building. But I got questions, man, because this guy was let go by another team. Like, why was he let go by another team? What's happening? Anybody out there know? Was dismissed from the Sun Devils earlier this month. Arizona State linebacker JuJu Mitchell dismissed from team. This is from Tempe, Arizona. Arizona State, the Associated Press. Arizona State coach Kenny Dillingham has dismissed linebacker JuJu Mitchell from the team. The school did not disclose the reason for Mitchell's dismissal. JuJu Mitchell is no longer with the team. Dillingham said after practice Monday, culture wins. It's very, very simple. Culture wins. You are either going to practice how we practice, live how we live, be a good person, compete, say yes sir and no sir, open doors for people, be genuinely a good person, or do things right, or you are not. Okay. Mitchell was expected to be a starter at Arizona State after transferring from Tennessee. The sixth-year linebacker played 12 games over 2 seasons with the Vols after 2 seasons at Texas, where he was the team's leading tackler in 2020. Dillingham, in his first season as the Sun Devils coach, also dismissed cornerback Isaiah Johnson from the team last week. Dillingham ain't playing around, brethren. He dismissed the cornerback and now the linebacker. But wait a minute, homeboy. Culture wins. You are either going to practice how we practice. We talking about practice? Practice. We talking about practice, right? Okay, that's Allen Iverson. I'm sorry. That's basketball. And that's Allen Iverson. He's a Hall of Famer, okay? So that's not the same thing as a college student. I know. But we talking about practice, right? Yo, live how we live. Be a good person. Be a good person? What's happening? Compete. Say yes, sir, and no, sir. Open doors for people. Be genuinely a good person, or do things right, or you are not. Whew. Whoa. What is going on around here? Hey, JuJu, you share a name with my sister, okay? Her name is JuJu too. So, are you not a good person, JuJu? What's happening, JuJu? You've been around the block a couple of times. You're a journeyman. You see how those shorts are tucked into his legs? That boy's a beast, okay? I can tell. He has that confidence. He has a swagger to him, okay? He has that thing. You can tell. Just look at him. He has that thing, but I'm scared now. Like, what's happening? Why would Dillingham say what he said about JuJu, sharing a name with my sister? My sister is a beautiful soul, a beautiful human being who cares for people deeply. You can't have a name like JuJu and not care for people. Her name is literally Love. That's her name. My mom named her Love, okay? But JuJu, what's happening, man? Why are they talking greasy about you? What are we going to take away from this? What do you guys think about what I just read that Kenny Dillingham just said? How are you guys taking this? What are you guys taking from that? I don't know, folks. I don't know. Do we have a fox in the hen's house? Do we have a wolf in the hen's house? I don't know. What's the saying that people say? I know we have a dog. He can play. But are you concerned, like I'm concerned, of what Kenny Dillingham had to say? I mean, we need players. I get it. We need dogs, but we need the right kind of dogs. Coach Prime probably had a conversation with him, guys. I'm sure Coach Prime sat down with him him. This guy has been in college for a very long time, 6 years. Like, bruh, did he secretly graduate and nobody knew? Like, what's happening, bruh? Anyway, there's a lot of questions surrounding this guy. My question is just me personally not knowing the rules, so that's not necessarily a question. But however, these are not ignorant questions right here, brethren. These are pretty damning statements to make about somebody. Now, I don't know Kenny Dillingham. I don't know the type of coach that he is. I don't follow him. I only follow Coach Prime. I've been following him for years and I know how he is. I know the type of person and the type of man that he is. We all know him, especially if you're a BWB. That's the real definition of a BWB for those copycats that are out there trying to take the name that claim to be the real bandwagon buff. Yeah, you know who you are. Anyway, but yeah, if you're a BWB, you understand why we're here. We're here for Coach Prime. That is our identity. So we know the guy. This Kenny Dillingham, he's saying a lot of stuff. Look, listen, when somebody says something about someone else, what you have to do is be able to know the circumstances and the context within what they're speaking. We don't know any of that. All we know is he's saying these things. I'm just going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. If you are a man, especially an alpha male, you have very strong opinions. You're very stern on what you say goes and doesn't go. If you are like a Coach Prime, if you're like a Coach Prime type alpha male, your T's better be crossed and your I's better be dotted. Your yes have to be yes and your no's have to be no's. We know that about Coach Prime. And if you are not that guy and you try to pose as something, other men, other alpha males are going to smell you out very quickly and you're going to get exposed because you are pretending to be something that you're not. I am not levying this on Kenny Dillingham or saying that he is that type. I'm just saying you cannot pretend to be an alpha male. That's what I know for sure, because when another alpha male comes in your presence, they're going to challenge you no matter what. Whether they are your subordinate, they're a student, and they're supposed to say yes sir, no sir, and all of those things. If they can smell that you're not that guy, there is going to be a little bit of a pushback. Go in the comments, let me know if you agree to that or not. If he stays, because we know what happened to Chance Main. He was here for 2 weeks and he was out of here, okay? A couple of months he was here and he's out. If this guy stays and he dwells under Coach Prime, we will get a sense of understanding the type of leader that Coach Prime is. There are different leadership types. Because one person doesn't do well with another person doesn't mean that they won't thrive under another leader. That is something that I say here on this channel all of the time. So only time will tell what type of culture this guy is talking about, what type of yes sir, no sir that Coach Dillingham is talking about. I don't know, but I don't know Coach Dillingham, but I know that for him to get a job with the Sun Devils, he had to earn that job. So I give him the respect of that. I just don't know the guy, so I can't say much about him. I'm just speculating. We only got about a week for the games to start. So if he's here, he's practicing, he's sounding like he's already in there. Maybe he's here. So if he is here and everything's going through, we said congratulations to JuJu Mitchell. Welcome to Buff Nation. Welcome to BWB Nation. We here to support you. We're gonna light it up for you. It's about to be lit. We about to make you famous. If nobody knew your name before, I guarantee you, everybody's gonna know your name now. Welcome to Buff Nation. JuJu Mitchell. Skull Buffs. All right, family, that is all the information that I have for this video. Hope you got a little something out of it, and if you did, please help this channel grow by smashing that subscribe button, but I'm gonna have to leave it right there. You know who I am. I'm Harry B, and that right there was the Liberian Perspective. That's TLP Sports Club. Brah.